And
we are now live.
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, she is live.
Oh shit. Yeah, let me get this music going.
All right, let's rock this.
Yeah, man, let's get it in. Let's get this week's
Yeah.
news in effect. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the same every week. Welcome to 3P&D, Youngstown's own Tank Aubs and Eddie P, featuring This Cocaine. Also featuring Deep Throat Conversations' own Miss Kiki, the one you know and love. You are now listening to the legendary sounds of Beat Down Brown, and as always, every person on this panel is responsible for whatever comes out of their own mouths. Trizzy, get better for us pimping. Can't wait to see you on the next show. Shout out
sir.
to DJ LOH on the ones and twos. Kid Capri, rest in peace. K Slay, shout out to DJ O Money. Everybody in Youngstown and the legend Beat Down Brown himself. Let's fight this fucking evil.
Let's go. All right, man. Tank.
What's up?
My man chewing in the mic. Okay.
It's all part of the show.
It's all part of the show, man. Get those 3P&D chips.
Yeah, man.
And 40s. And 40s.
Coming to a red and white near you. All right.
Boosty gonna be on the front.
This episode is sponsored by Red and White. All right.
Kanye West is paying $200,000 a month in child support. Where did that number come from?
Dude,
Courts take both parents' finances into account to ensure children affected by divorce maintain the lives they are used to. Let's get it.
if the mama was a billionaire before the daddy, I think those kids will be okay without 200K. Was her mama his attorney? How did that happen?
I mean, you see what old boy did this.
I mean, he done lost it, but damn, that was before the settlement or before the child support number was up, man. I guess that will trigger me too. I lose my fucking mind too. A month, not a year.
That's ridiculous.
That's the wild part. He agreed to that shit though. That's the wild part.
I listen, man. I think a lot of this is more so what's going on with him right now than what has anything to do with them fucking kids, man. The woman is a billionaire. The goddamn family, if they're not billionaires themselves, they're multimillionaires.
No, the youngest sister was the first billionaire.
The youngest sister, right. All of that, I believe, is because of their association with that man. This cat been putting his foot in his mouth, and he can't help, but he can't get it out. And it's like he calls himself gaslighting them. They like, okay, keep going. We're gonna stick you every chance we get. You're not gonna tell me that $200,000 a fucking month. I think it's like $2 million a year, 2.3 something million a year. What fucking children need that? Oh, because he's not with her, those kids can't maintain the lifestyle. This motherfucker ain't gonna be able to maintain his lifestyle. And this all comes after he's lost Balenciaga, Adidas, all kinds of other fucking partnerships. Banks don't. How they gonna pull it? How they gonna get the money? The banks don't even want to do business with him. You see what I'm saying?
And she never loved Kanye.
Well, she loved the idea of being that power couple. That's all. And they both used each other for that. That's all.
Listen, man. Go ahead.
He'll be broke paying that.
Right.
Because he's not a billionaire anymore. He's a millionaire. So he'll be broke in.
He just won't be rich
maybe a year and a half.
as he used to be, because he has his royalties from his music and all that stuff. They can always pinch that, but 200K is still 200K. I don't care how much money you have. 200K it's a nice little sting every month. That's just the payment. That, mind you, and I saw some of the divorce decree or whatever. She took his air miles.
That's a cold bitch.
What? God dang, she took his fucking miles. It's whatever
That's
freaking flyer miles, man.
Yo.
Hey man,
How they fly private? So what the fuck she need them for, bro?
I don't know, man. But God, you talk about patting them pockets.
That is horrible.
I'm gonna say this, man. You know, again, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. But I don't feel bad for him. You saw this motherfucker get banged out by a motherfucker who was at an award show with a piece of jewelry wrapped around his hand called a handlet, who's been stuck in his sister's shadow. He beat that pussy up on video. Everybody saw it, and that he saw it, and that's what made him say, "I want to marry her." Some weird shit, and everybody
I need to make a tape.
right. Everybody was supposed to respect this bitch like Beyonce. Like he did that. He begged to be in these circles with these people. You know what I'm saying? And then what you feel is the slightest bit of mistreatment. You go off and you start attacking a whole group of people. Everybody, I think, would have been cool if you had to just name these people as individuals. You've lost pretty much you've lost every endorsement. People don't want to do business with you. The only people that's even entertaining this motherfucker, and I don't get into the right and left, but it's the far right. You see him up there on Alex Jones and what's that? The Tim Pool motherfucker. They're taking advantage of the cat. They're exploiting a mentally ill dude, and he has not one person around to say family. Shut the fuck up, man. Tracy Morgan in one of his stand-ups, I'm sorry, he had a joke one time where he was talking about Michael Jackson, and he was like, "Mike, man, what the fuck is wrong, Mike? Come on, man. Take the fucking petty loafers off, man. Quit playing with that fucking monkey, man. Come to my grandmother's house, man. Get a plate, man. Let's talk about this, man." He needs somebody to tell him to come to his grandmother's house, man. Meaning, metaphorically speaking, get him away from all the bullshit. Bring him down with the regular people, man, and have a conversation, man. He's holding court with people who don't have his best interest, man.
Yeah, they're picking the bones. I mean, he's the one that's still paying the bills. You don't tell the boss what to do. You don't tell him to tone it down.
Right.
You ask him, where we going next? How hard are we gonna go? He got yes men.
This ain't even strategic. Mike was out there climbing fucking trees, and everybody was like, "What's wrong with Mike?" But then when you hear that last interview and how he ended up with half of Sony's fucking catalog, and he was giving motherfuckers like Slime them their royalties and publishing back, and he was breaking it down what they was doing. This motherfucker just started making inflammatory remarks and shit. I'm going DEFCON 3 on some Jews, like, brother, and so it doesn't shock me, man. One thing about a whore, you gotta pay her, and he just happened to be he ain't done paying this one.
Hey man, he stepped into it, and it is what it is for him right now. Hopefully he'll get his shit back to get his head on straight a little bit, and damn, 200,000, and that's just the payment. I ain't that's just monthly. That ain't like when he's spending time with his kids and all the other miscellaneous shit that comes with being a parent. You know what I mean? That's just the money the check he got to cut to her.
Now, is going to child support in California while in a divorce, is that mandatory? Because it doesn't seem like, of course, neither one of these people need an additional couple of dollars to raise a child. Mm-hmm. And this just seems to always be a headline dealing with people from Hollywood, is some outrageous number. One rich motherfucker is paying another rich motherfucker when neither one of them really need a court to, make these stipulations. Is it mandatory for people to go through this shit in California, or is this just shit for headlines? Because, they probably have their images copyrighted, and every time something goes to print, they get paid.
I don't think it's mandatory. You got everyday women that don't, and we can sit up here and say she's not the everyday woman, but we got everyday women that don't stick dudes with child support. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is, man, I've always said that a lot of that shit is to keep a leash on the dude, because you know, you oftentimes hear motherfucker be like, oh, she got me on child support. Motherfucker, you ain't paying nothing but $75, nigga. Like that's not hurting nothing. Like that's what it is once you in that system, don't pay that $75 and see what problems you have getting a job, or you know, see if you don't get a phone call or a knock at the door from the law, or your license don't get, you know what I mean, taken away from you.
Get that boot put on your whip.
Yeah, man. I mean, I just think, and I feel for him, I feel for any brother, but this brother is not necessarily the wisest. I think people telling him he's a fucking genius went to his head. And he took that shit. I'm a genius, man. And like, bro, your other shit ain't in order. Your mind state it's not in order. Like, you married, like, this is what you saw her jump from person to person to person. I am not shocked by any means. That mom is all about the money. That whole fucking family.
They took his fucking miles.
Right. It ain't even just about the money though, dude. I honestly think this shit is I think this is basically just like another storyline for their show on Hulu, for one. And then two, I'm thinking too as well, like the major fallout with this is, you right, he was trying to make them a power couple, like the next J and B. Yeah. But the problem was, though, both of them did not have the talent that J and B had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you go into the whole thing with him entertaining the far right. That's exactly what it is, entertainment for them. Because I tell you what, they talking about you like a dog behind your back, not even far behind your back.
No, you saw what just happened with that dude. What's his name? Milo. Whatever, the guy that's that far right extremist.
Yeah, Binopolis, what happened?
Yeah, that dude. He just hit Kanye with like $100,000 bill.
For fucking what?
For, you know, making the rounds with him and shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
He's still paying these clowns. You know, it's like, we're not around you just to be around you. You a check. You know, and he's gonna hopefully he'll realize that. They said dude just, you know, pulled the biggest bait and switch on Kanye. He was like, yeah, I was hyping you up, being your hype man, but yeah, fuck you, pay me.
And see, that's the thing. That's the fucking thing, man. We all know about them people. Like, he's hanging with motherfuckers that are known bigots. That motherfucker Milo done said some of the most off the wall shit. This is a gay Jewish man. Mm-hmm. And he said some of the most off the wall shit, especially about black people. When that whole motherfucking Ghostbusters debacle with the all female, I liked the movie. I didn't think it was the originals or came close, or even the newest one where they brought back the original cast. But I thought it was a good movie. That Milo motherfucker only talked about Leslie Jones was saying some inflammatory shit. This is the person you decide to hold court with, Alex Jones. This motherfucker said the whole Sandy Hook shit never happened. Candace Owens, I mean, I don't think she's as bad as Alex Jones, but you see what I'm getting at, man. It's like the people, the company you keep is a great indicator of your fucking character. And he cannot get away from people that seem to do this. I personally feel like he's immensely more talented than Jay-Z. Jay can rhyme. However, this motherfucker was making hit after hit album, beats, and he can rhyme. Not as good as Jay, but I think he was immensely talented. But you picked a talentless motherfucking leech that latched onto your star, and hey, you know,
I just sent you the what you call it, man. He sent him $116,000 bill for campaign consulting.
Hey, but hold on, let me interject real quick. I am so glad we got Kiki on here right now. Because this just brings my point to one of our most famous clips about the accountability motherfuckers gotta have. Because right now, this is the accountability he gotta have for bringing her into his life and his world. That's the choice he made, and this is what he gotta do with it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the matter.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Hold on, my ear itch. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I hate to see any brother or sister go down, man. I really do. But sometimes we gotta pay attention to when it's our own hand that's
he the dude who made Gold Digger. Enough said, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Man. That's on you. That's on him, man. Practice what you preach.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
But he ain't got no broke.
We can get off this clown, man. Enough people on his neck.
And again, neck, man. He was probably paying $200,000 at least a month.
Probably. You're absolutely right.
For his kids.
Yeah.
So
you are absolutely right.
You're right about that.
You're absolutely right.
For sure.
Man.
For sure.
What Chappelle say? Get your chain out, nigga. So yeah.
For sure.
Right.
Get your chain back out.
For sure.
You all right there?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to just get some different perspectives on this Deion shit.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Pulling up some shit.
What perspectives you need? I mean, he just took another job, right?
Yeah, well, the way I feel about this, like it's a real interesting split on that. We can look at it and say, yeah, the man took another job. I mean, of course, and at the end of the day, we're all the masters of our own destiny. However, what I think is being missed, because everybody want to say it's as simple as, oh, he took another job. What I didn't like is how he sold the shit. I think that's what's being missed. The pedestal he stood on, oh, we need to support these black colleges. Mm-hmm. You guys don't need to run to these white schools, and then you turn around and do the shit. Yeah, he get 2 championships. And I mean, I'm kind of backing down off of it because the players don't seem upset about it. But I just felt like it was an opportunity to do something based on his words. Everybody said the man was going to leave. He kept saying he wasn't going to leave. And then he turned around and did that shit. So, I mean, unless anybody want to go really in depth about it, I mean, I just feel like it was a fucked up move, man. If it was just as simple as him saying, man, I'm about to go and, hey, I'm about to take this opportunity. No, I mean, he's saying it's not about the bag and I don't live in people's pockets. It's not about the bag. I don't need that. And
it might not be about
that. School. You picked this shitty ass school to go to.
No,
it might not be about the bag, though. I mean, just think about it. Like, I got a lot of family that went down to Jackson State. Mm-hmm. And when I was down there last, they were running it down to me that they keep robbing that cat.
Yep. His first year, they took his chain, they took his watch, and he was like, look, I'm not going to press charges, just get my shit back. He's like, I understand the situation, but get my shit back. But there was incident after incident that didn't make the news, like Tank said. And he tried to keep that shit on us because he didn't want another black eye on the whole institution by him coming down there doing what he was doing. He was like, man, I'm put all my stuff up so I could go coach. And then when I'm done, I take my shower and put my shit on. I go inside my room or whatever, and all my shit is gone.
Hey,
now,
man,
he kept all that shit tight as possible because that could have been ugly. He could have dipped right when that happened. Like, man, fuck y'all. I go back to my mansion and y'all stay down here in motherfucking Mississippi.
Listen, I go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, no, I just want to say, like, it's one thing to you get a legend like Deion Sanders to come down there and do some legendary shit with a legendary school, and the local motherfucking dudes treat him like this. That'll make a motherfucker leave. Robert cat a couple of times, man. Make a dude want to leave.
Check this out, man.
He built the brand. Mind you, he was there for 3 years and transformed the whole scene down there. Now they're being shown on television. You ain't seen the HBCU team. You saw the halftime show, but you didn't see the games. They will cut to the halftime, but that was it. He has changed the game down there. 3 years is more than enough time. And if he was white, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. That's what they do. He's allowed to bounce after 3 years. And what he did, it's not like he went down there and didn't do a damn thing. Man, they went what, 12-0 2 years in a row.
I'm not saying that. And I can accept what was going on down there. I mean, nobody wants that shit to happen. But again, from my understanding, Jackson State is surrounded by the fucking hood. All right.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. He knew that shit when he went there. From my understanding, nobody else wanted him as a coach. There was other places that he wanted to go.
Nobody wanted him as a head coach.
Okay, whatever. Regardless, nobody wanted him as a head coach. He knew where he was at. Again, my thing is, It's how he sold the shit. Man, we gonna do this for black colleges. Don't run to these white schools. We gonna build this up. Okay. Here's the other thing. Me and my wife had this conversation this morning about this. Deion does not have to. Okay. So she was saying that these other places said he doesn't have a track record of recruiting, and that's what these other places wanted to see. Fine. My argument about that was if it was a regular coach walking up in there from any one of these schools, they're gonna sit up there and have a hell of a sales presentation. This is motherfucking NFL Hall of Famer, straight up icon walking into the house. Deion Sanders. There's not many kids that's gonna miss that fucking opportunity. Secondly, yeah, he did do all that for the school, and I commend him. But as soon as he leave, it's going with him. I equate that shit to what motherfucking France did to Haiti. They built up the infrastructure, and then when the shit was over, they took their shit. Just like he's taking the 10 best fucking players with him. And all right, y'all take TC and y'all work the shit out. Once Deion go, the spotlight is off of them because everybody right now wants to see what's going to happen with Colorado. I'm not one of these people that want to see him fail. I think even more he has to be successful going to Colorado. I hope that he's successful because it's going to look real fucking bad. And I think that he's going to be treated like any other coach if this man don't produce some wins. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, but that's what it is. But now that the game has changed in college football with the fucking portal, everything is up for grabs. You got kids like my man Nick Jigba. He's not even playing in the playoffs. He said, I'm opting out. I'm waiting for the draft, even though he only played one game this year. These kids got options, so the coaches should have options as well. Kids are not staying 2-3 years anymore. They're looking at the season like, oh, shit, I ain't playing. Because think about it. You hear what the kids said to Colorado? They was like, we interned the portal because Deion bringing all his dudes. I'm not going to play.
They didn't fucking say that. He told their asses. Y'all might as well enter the portal because I'm bringing my luggage in this Louis. He said it.
Motherfuckers knew they
I'm
were
bringing my luggage
like,
in this Louis, and I'm looking like, nigga, you ain't even assessed who the damn weight was.
And they also you got to think about
quarterback's door. That's what a lot of the people say.
Hold on, man. I've been looking into this one as well because what they just with Colorado said that we don't have your basic run of the mill. Just I'm an athlete, I'm just a football player courses. We don't have just what was that physical education. You can't get a degree in that in Colorado. We don't have just your baseline. Right. You have to have credits, and so a lot of cats can't transfer because they were just pretty much on the team, just going to those classes where they just sign in. So that's going to be a default for a lot of these cats.
Oh, painless. So you trying to tell me if motherfucking somebody offered you a better job somewhere else where they got clean ass water? They make Coors beer water in Colorado,
and the weed legal.
Yeah, and the weed legal.
Even though you don't smoke or
got
drink,
that dirty ass water, and they keep robbing him every week. Like, man, it's a simple. It's simple, bro. Like, it's time to change jobs, man.
If you're in that field, that's how that goes. It just stings a lot more because it's a black college that's getting left somewhat in the dust. It's kind of like what Aubs is stating, like white flight. When the money goes, everything else goes. But we shall see. We shall see.
Man, when you live in Mississippi, the water is poison. It means when you take showers, you are showering in poison. Who the fuck wants to live there?
Let me say this: if I was the regular cat, okay. But if I'm worth $40 million and my mission is to clearly, hey man, this is what I want to fix. See, I'm of the mind like everybody else. If this hadn't have been the sales pitch, if you had just went in there and you did the job, okay, and you moved on, like Chef Boyardee said, that's part of the business.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the packaging.
Hey, that's
recruitment. I didn't like packaging.
Have you ever had friends get recruited and see the shit that those coaches pull? They literally got my homeboy parents drunk to get his ass to go to their school.
My son was
like, we got girls. I'm just saying, that's part of the deal. That's recruitment. I'm gonna give you everything you need and I'm gonna use your ass up. You my product now. I own you. That's what it is. And Deion's
he didn't do that shit with them boys. He's taking the best motherfuckers with him. He didn't do that.
Those that can transfer. That can transfer.
He didn't do that. Well, shit, he told half the motherfuckers, look, you might as well not even enter the portal until we have a one-on-one conversation. It's the equivalent of when I was in high school and I was playing. And motherfucker said, okay, this cat, hey, here go your letters. Here's your one little letter to Hiram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He told the Hiram niggas, don't enter the portal. You know what I'm saying? They weren't good enough for the other schools. I'm just saying, man. It's the Jack. You know, he pulled the Jack Leg Preacher shit. Fuck all of that, man. Okay. I've been down. I had the opportunity. I think it was 94, 95, to actually go down to these campuses, and it was a different thing. It was a different sense of pride. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this supposed community, because there ain't no fucking community. You know,
no,
I think
we're talking also. You talk about the 90s. Now we got kids that can get paid.
No. I get what you're saying. That was
30 years ago, man.
Yeah, that's a different world, bro.
All right.
Cats was starving back then.
All right.
Them memories are in black and white.
Right on.
No, I'm playing.
Now, I'm just saying, I understand your perspective, man. I hear what you're saying about how you feel Deion was like, hey, look, man, I'm down with you. But he also got it one foot with you and the other foot on his private jet.
Too easy. I got you.
Right
on.
All right. This damn Warner Brothers shit, man. Dealing with these folks' pensions, man.
Explain this shit to me, man.
You know,
I'm about to say, please help me understand.
Go ahead.
So, the pension system takes certain amounts of the pension money and invests it into a portfolio.
Original 401k. That's what
right.
it is.
So a lot of pensions will have bonds, and then they'll have a piece of their portfolio which is like actual stocks and shit. So the Ohio Public Employees Pension System, or one of the Ohio pension systems, bought Warner Brothers stock to put in their portfolio for the pension system. Come to find out, Warner Brothers has lied about all of their fucking numbers. And now it has put the pension system in a bad spot. So now you have people that if a pension goes insolvent, then they can't afford to pay the future people retiring. So here we have a problem where this pension system might need a bailout from the government, or down the road, motherfuckers just don't get pensions anymore.
In Ohio.
Yeah, if you're in your 50s, you might be fucked.
I mean, I don't think Ohio can be any more fucked than what's going on, man. I mean, for the longest, one of the things about the Midwest they was trying to do was bust up the fucking unions, man. That's one of the things that, I mean, Cocaine can speak to that, because I think you were part of United Auto Workers, if I'm not mistaken. So you know about that, teachers' pensions. My mom, she broke all that shit down. Now you just got this shit. I mean, unions, excuse me. Now you got this shit going on with the pensions, man. I mean, it's already very few fucking jobs up there. You know what I'm saying? The auto industry ain't doing what it used to. Packers fucking gone. I'm just speaking about, our area. I mean, this is corporate 101, man. They fucking the little guy, man. I mean, I'm not shocked.
It's just one of those, you put your money into it, man. You may not get that shit back.
Right.
Period. Like he said, if they foul or don't get a bailout, what are you gonna do? Especially if you knocking on retirement's door, you right there, and they talking about, man, we make few bad investments and now the money's gone.
Well, see, and here's the bad thing is like, it won't just be like, after 2027, people just won't get pensions. It'll be like, from here on out, there'll be no more increases as cost of living going out. So then you have people that retire today, and then due to the cost of inflation going down the road 10 years, then they're retired more than 10 years and they're not meeting the cost of living.
Yep.
Yeah, it becomes a huge issue down the road.
Man, with the retirement that listen, man, my mom, I think got about, well, I shouldn't have used my mom, but
Let me tell her my goddamn family.
Right.
You already know I got coming in.
You already know Miss Kiki, but I'm gonna just say this, man. A lot of motherfuckers that's retiring up that way anyway ain't gonna have much to fucking live off of, man. If the house ain't paid off now, you know what I'm saying? You about to downgrade to an apartment and you about to be on motherfucking Wick. You know what I'm saying?
Not Wick.
Wick, son.
Oh my God.
Yeah, did.
You said Wick.
It's kind of like in the military, man. You see motherfuckers do 20 years. And if you don't make rank above E6, you ain't getting, you got some shit that you gonna eat, and you might have a little cheap roof over your head, but you didn't gave all this time to these people, man, and you ain't got a motherfucking thing to show for it. I knew a cat gave up his fucking retirement. Well, he did it for he gave up his retirement and took the 100% disability. He did it, one, because the disability was going to come out to more money, and two, because his wife couldn't come after his disability, whereas she was coming after that fucking pension.
Smart guy.
Wow.
You dig, Miss Kiki? You know what I'm saying? My one homeboy, hey, his old lady came after his pension. That motherfucker get $800 a month after 20 fucking years of service and countless fucking deployments. Good brother, man. Shout out to my brother KB. It's crazy, man. She Kanye, my nigga. But you know, it's yeah, man, it's crazy, man. You know, these people, I feel for our people back there, because it seemed like they can't catch a break up there, man.
Yeah, and like you said, it's not too many places that still do pensions.
Right.
You know, everything got switched over to 401ks, IRAs, and stuff like that. But yeah, when I heard about the pension, I was like, oh shit, because pension's supposed to be solid.
Well, even those 401ks, you gotta watch. I got down to Texas, man. I was working for a place called Encore Electric, and you know they come in there, they do their 401k spill. We'll match you. You know, you put $1 in, we'll put $1 in. And my boy Rich was like, man, I ain't put no money in that motherfucker. I'm like, what happened? He said, man, last year, man, something happened and everybody lost out on their pension. I lost 16,000. That motherfucker lost 40,000. But you still in here selling this shit to us. Man, fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. You know, the worst part about it is like these are fucking like PRS, man. That includes teachers and shit. Motherfuckers that got to work until they 65.
Yeah.
And then you imagine leaving out of there where you are unable to work anymore, and then you don't have a pension. You know. Let
me tell you something. My aunt, I use her. I use my aunt. God damn it.
She still gonna cuss your ass.
Hell yeah. It's gonna get back to Auntie. Go ahead.
I don't think she fuck with me like that. Okay. This ain't you, Aunt Sonny. My other aunt, she graduated from a Youngstown City School. She was an elementary school teacher for however long it took for her to retire. She decided, now the little money she had, she was okay in Youngstown. She had a little apartment and all that shit. She took that money and moved down to Houston, a fucking metroplex.
Ouch.
Yeah, and it hit her quickly when she ended up in that little apartment.
Ouch.
Yep. It's just the money.
But real talk, apartment is a bad thing. Like,
yeah,
I'd rather you retire in a home. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like a house. That's
a townhouse, a condo, something like that.
Something you're gonna own.
Yeah, like you said, apartment after you done built, you know, you done did your time, you retired, and now you sharing walls with folks.
Yeah, man. And here in the rent keep going up.
And then you're always gonna have to pay. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just use your retirement, like get a house, use your retirement for your bills. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's
eventually
crazy.
The nicest motherfucking ones become hood as hell. When motherfuckers, we can move in there. Yeah, man. No.
Yeah, once everything goes to shit and they have to start Section 8 and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
but
that happens.
it's not just that though. Also, in the same sense, you figuring as well. Okay, this Ohio we talking about right now. As in the same sense, Ohio was like you said, we taking the crib, Youngstown. That's one of the top 10 cheapest places to live in the country, right?
Yeah.
So with
I
the
stay here.
pensions being
It
taken
is.
and all that, that's about one of the only good things about that shit too, Kiki.
Only.
Major facts. You
Mhm.
figure with them pensions and all that going away and everything, and that's all you got in the crib in Youngstown. That's the only place you're gonna be able to afford to live because everywhere you go is gonna be higher. And
My
with no
bad.
cost of living going, with the cost of living going up, and you ain't getting no money, you gonna be stuck.
Yeah.
My bad, man. Miss Kiki. Why you smoking that motherfucker like my grandma used to smoke? That motherfucker show through them fingers back like bitch ass nigga.
Hey, your grandma was a good woman.
Hey, Kiki,
I love it, Cuddy.
you got the cigarette purse in your titty?
No, it was a black and mild.
He's smoking a black and mild.
You gotta keep the pack in your bra from now on.
Right.
I'm gonna go get me a little purse too.
If it's a black, you got to keep a freak black under your titty. And
Don't forget don't forget to freak it.
Hey,
Excuse me. I gotta get my cigar from my humidor. Oh, that's gangster shit.
That's
God
fire. That is fire.
Yeah, man. But go ahead. I'm sorry, cocaine, man.
Oh
My
no,
bad,
you
man.
good, you good, you good. But
I
no,
hate to
it's
be
like
an interruption.
no, but I'm saying as far as that's concerned, like with the cost of living going up and no cost of living wage within pensions, like you're gonna be stuck in Ohio.
Yeah.
Like them bumper stickers stay stuck in Ohio. That's a permanent, you know what I'm saying? That's a prophecy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's on
well,
that shit.
I
Is like a
gotta
Stephen
go.
King time.
I'm leaving.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
out.
out. Deuces.
Max.
You're always welcome in Mexico.
I'm on my
Right.
way.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Well, the vegetables are fresh, and I'm not too far from the Modelo plant.
Oh, nice.
Corona. All
Nice.
that.
What's
shit
a
is right
Bodella
down here.
plant? I'm sorry, you got to explain.
It's
It's
beer.
Oh no,
It's
it's
beer.
beer.
Yeah.
It's beer.
It's beer.
It's beer. It's
How's
beer.
that Modelo
Corona-
Black, man?
Oh, the negro. It's good, man.
Oh, he know to roll his tongue and everything now.
I,
Damn it.
man, I be fucking these words up.
But it's
I
good
believe
to
it.
see you happy, man. Shit,
I believe it.
Really
I
good.
believe it. A peace of mind is priceless, people.
Hell, I'm
Peace of
coming
mind
down
is
for
priceless.
vacation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Come on
Get
down.
get that hammock ready.
Hey, man, I
hey.
hope the Buckeye State wins that lawsuit, though. Go ahead, Cuddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But it's the WB. I mean, you got to think about this. This is corporate America and their lawyers going against civil
Right.
servants, lawyers that are civil servants. Think about that. Now, think about what civil service pays, and then what civil service will pay their lawyers. And think about the quality of motherfuckers you would get. I mean, these are public defenders that are, assigned to fight Warner Brothers. So, they're gonna lose that lawsuit.
They
I
can
hope
make
they
more
do.
money drawing this out than actually paying the pensions. They can
And
save
that's
more
the
money.
other thing too.
Because they
That's the other
could
thing.
bleed these cats dry.
Wait a
How
minute.
long you guys want to do
Yeah, I
this?
think it'll be the other way around though, because like if you pay an Ohio attorney $80,000 a year, Warner Brothers is probably paying their attorneys, $2 to $3 million a year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the bleeding might go the other way.
Maybe.
Like
But the fact that they still got the W, no pun intended, in the end, they don't
Yeah.
care. They don't
Let me
care.
ask you a
They're
question,
willing to
man.
do that shit because they don't want to set a precedent.
Maybe I got a little EDD today and it was talked about already. But how in the fuck did Ohio get on Warner Brothers fucking radar anyway?
They invested. They invested in their stock.
Yeah, they invested. The pension system invested into it.
It's all that is a gamble, man.
They had good numbers. So if you have good numbers, and then all the bean counters at the pension system said this is a safe stock to get into, and they lied about everything, and it wasn't a safe stock.
It wasn't necessarily on the people from Ohio. It's that they fudged the numbers, kind of like what Elon was talking about with Twitter. How he made them fix that shit before he bought it. He fucked them over first and was like, okay, now this is the price I want. And I'm gonna get it at that price.
See, that's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy because it's just a gamble. Like, that's crazy.
It's
I hate to happen
it's
to our
crazy
people,
and it's
man.
scary,
That make you scared to put your money in anything. Like, y'all sitting up here lying? Like,
right.
But is money safe?
That part.
You know what I mean? Like it's we've seen the collapse of like 3 government currencies in the last year. Like how safe is your money? You know what I mean?
Hey,
like the government says, fuck it, we ain't got it. Everybody here is ass out.
Yep.
Well, I mean, for the time being, it's safe. And they fucked right now. You know what I'm saying? The shit ain't collapsed yet. I'm not saying it ain't far away. That shit is probably a day away. But this is what these people, I mean, it's the currency these people need to take care of themselves, man. And I just, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just some more painful shit in the world. And it's some more painful shit to make you want to move to Mexico, buy a Modelo plant, and smoke trees out of apples, my nigga.
That's it. Scene. That part.
Right.
Hey, but hold up. Do they still got that Warner Brothers plaque up in downtown Youngstown?
Yeah, that's just right downtown. Yeah.
That's even more fucked up, yo.
Wow. That is
man,
crazy.
you ain't gonna
Out of
throw
all
away
places
history,
here.
man.
They from Youngstown, though, ain't they?
Nobody can fuck you like family.
That's why there you have it.
There you have it.
Next.
Yeah, that's why the plaque is up.
This is news to me. I never knew that.
Damn.
Yeah, they from Youngstown.
A lot of prominent motherfuckers from the O. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't know them niggas was.
Yeah,
they from it. Hey, man, when I used to work at that
plaque is up.
Using the N-word.
When I used to work at that,
Right, he love that word.
When I used to work at a jewelry store, I used to work with an old Italian dude. This dude was like in his 90s, man. His name was Carl Carbone, like old school gangsters.
Yeah,
and
that sounds like a gangster name.
Right. He talked about he should have went out west with the Warner Brothers. Like that was one of the stories he used to tell me when I was a kid. Like, hey, man, I should have went out west with the motherfuckers. I could have been making movies. Like, God,
wow,
damn! Like, how fucking old are you?
Like, really? You knew Walt Disney?
Let me ask this guy. Let me ask you all this question. All right. I think this is a valid question in light of this topic and the Deion Sanders topic. Morality.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth it?
As far as what? What's the
baseline? Trying to be a decent person, because it seemed like everybody that say fuck morals can easily. You got a lot of this money, like these mega dollars, comes from saying fuck people.
Okay.
Fuck the sheep. You know what I'm saying? Think about the mobs. The mob. What did they used to do? They used to attack a lot of motherfuckers' pensions. That was big where we
pensions and extortions.
Pensions, extortions. At the end of each one of that is a victim. Yeah. There's no morality. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that morality makes people weak? Do you think it's a fool's game? Just an opinion. I know it sounds stupid.
That's a kind of loaded question because it depends on pretty much what field you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, if Deion Sanders' main agenda to lead a house is to make money to feed his family, then yeah, he's gonna go for a job that pays him more money.
Okay, so let me ask.
There's a morality in feeding your kids or giving a fuck if like a football team has a winning season the next year.
Mm.
You know, Is there morality there?
That
Like,
motherfucker ain't got to. I'm everybody. All he got to do was for his family. But come on, man. I'll accept the argument about him going and just, hey man, elevation.
If they don't have to. Who works if they don't have to?
It wouldn't be about the money.
Nancy
Pelosi ain't got to fucking work.
Like
none of them.
No, but that's a power. That's a what you call it, man.
Right, it's a power thing. He said who. He didn't say specific. He said who works if they don't have to. It's a lot of old
and
heads
somehow they feel that they have to.
$1
Somehow they feel that they have to. It's not just because it's a sport to them. You know,
some people love it for the game.
Like, money is a sport. For a lot of them, they'll say it.
Warren Buffett still works. You see what I'm saying? He still crunches numbers. He still watches stocks. He could tell you which way, you know, everything
Absolutely.
is going.
Does he have to?
That goes into
he's like the second.
He probably doesn't have to.
But
if you work your passion, like they say, that's not like work. That's
you never work a day in your life. Yeah, you never work a day in your life if you're doing something that you love. And I think he loves the numbers game, and I think Deion loves the sport. I think he wants his ultimate goal is to be a coach on Sundays.
You guys brought up Warren Buffett. Nobody signs Warren Buffett's check. Somebody signs Deion Sanders' check.
Facts. Thank you for the correction.
There's a huge difference between the two.
Yeah, because he's living off dividends. Yes.
Damn, I gotta get there.
He's living off dividends. That's all. And he still lives in his original house that he bought when he first got into the game.
Smart guy.
You know, he still lives in fucking Omaha. Basic Street, multi-billion shit. What is like the second or third richest man in the world? So when you talk about that morality or whatever, like this dude is just in it just because what else is he going to do? He that's his retirement. You know, I think he's what 70, maybe early 80s. Still, when he speaks, everybody listens. You know, one of those guys who could say something and the market go completely up or down. If Warren wakes up and like, I think this is going to be hot, guess what's happening with the market? It's going crazy. But that whole Deion Sanders thing, man, he just wants to level up to the ultimate Sunday night game. He just wants to make it to the league in a different aspect. He don't want to be a player. He wants to move over to coach. That's all. And this is his path. He has to do it this way.
But what's it like? Is it the desire for money that takes morality out of it? Is that what you're asking? Or, I mean, is that the...
Well, I was speaking in terms of, you know, these motherfuckers know what?
It's just the way you getting it out there.
Oh yeah, you know. These motherfuckers know these people in Ohio don't have it like that. Mm-hmm. And they took it anyway. That's what I mean by morality. Because I think the thing that you all mentioned, Cuddy, you and Eddie, was these lawyers can't fuck with Warner Brothers. These corporate motherfuckers, they either, like you said, they got many ways of winning this. They can drag the shit out and cost you. Mm-hmm. They can just stomp on you and fucking demolish you and clear that up. Hell, they could probably even say, hey, little lawyer, we'll hire you for $20,000 more and put you in the mailroom or some shit like that. I'm talking shit here, but it happens. What the fuck is this?
Or they could buy the pension outright.
It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know,
you do a lot. Like you said, understand, like you said, when it comes to stuff like this, man, there really is no morality.
That was what my point was. I should have clarified.
Yeah, there's no morality when you talk about making paper, man. It's get it. Greed is good.
Yeah, my thought on that is like it's two things. It depends on what drives you, and it's either money or power, and those both go hand in hand.
Facts.
Yeah, because if Deion would have had a couple more dollars, he'd have saved them fucking toes.
Well, wasn't.
Next, you motherfucker. You did not have to go there, man.
Hey, but when he said, but Hold up, to backtrack a little bit. When he said whole thing about Jackson State and the water being bad, I thought about Brett Favre fucking that up with taking that money too. Shit.
Absolutely. We got to keep staying on that one because the fact that ain't a nary motherfucker. It ain't nary motherfucker. What's that? What?
That fucking tank.
Because I said nary. It ain't nary motherfucker talk about that, man.
Talking about D.
Nary nada.
Nary nada motherfucker talk about that, man. Like, I don't know, man. I other reason I brought that up was because I was watching something. Might have been not fair. Michael Moore did a whole documentary on the derivatives and Wall Street and all of this shit. I think he had somebody on there that was saying that these people that do these fucked up things, like these corporate motherfuckers on Wall Street, there is something to where I think that the psychological conditioning in these schools they go to, they don't believe that they're doing anything wrong. They think the shit is just business.
Yep. Just like
you know what I'm saying?
What that dude who raised the price on that pharmaceutical.
Shkreli. Martin Shkreli.
They just don't get it. You know what I mean? Because they're not on the ground floor. They don't get it. They don't see exactly the ramifications of jacking up a price from, what was it, $10, and now it was like
$600 and
$600 for a dose. Come on,
hey, man. I went to the pharmacy the other day here, and they had insulin, 10 doses for $4.
See, why you think those folks are going over to Canada trying to get, the elderly were taking bus trips from Detroit to Canada to load up and come back.
Excuse me, Miss Kiki, but did you see what the bitch did with the EpiPens?
No.
Yeah. She fucked off the EpiPens. I think she stopped selling singles. You had to buy 2 of them motherfuckers. They only good for about 3 to 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And she jacked the fucking price up just like Homeboy did, just like Shkreli did with the bullshit. I forget what he fucked up, but she did the same. I forget whose daughter that is too.
I don't know why they don't tell people that there's other ways that you can get epinephrine into the body. So like you can get, Primatene Mist inhalers. You know what I mean? So
it's a knockoff, but it does.
They want you to spend that money though. You know,
right?
That's this shit right. That's the worst thing about America. Like
it's the pharmaceutical companies. And when you talk about the morality, the same, especially about what was those
ain't no morality in there.
Yeah. What was the ones that Rush Limbaugh and them got stuck on? The oxys.
Yeah.
Remember the whole epidemic? Have you seen that documentary on how they started with the 10 milligram, went to 20, and by the end of it, it was like up to damn near 50?
Yeah.
Like I said, when you ask about morality, no, there is none when it comes to capitalism.
You're just giving people what they want.
That's it.
I mean, look, man.
Welcome to America.
Our grandmothers used to remember the grandmothers used to have them remedies.
Yeah.
And we didn't need a lot of this shit.
Yeah, go lay your ass down. You didn't fell down a flight of steps.
Right.
Go lay your ass down somewhere.
Go get me some tree bark off the tree, some Hennessy, and some Bazooka Joe bubble gum, and a little bit of maple syrup.
Some tussin, man. Go and get that tussin. Or that bubble gum pink shit that used to be in the refrigerator all the time. Yeah.
Amoxicillin.
Right. These old black ladies used to. We didn't have all that shit, man. And look, now we gotta go to these motherfuckers.
Kids didn't have peanut allergies.
Right. None all these shit. Allergens and shit. But you know what? There's a I think it was Rotten. They did a docu on Netflix, man. I was watching that shit. And they said that to get over these allergies, you just very small exposures they're finding out are helping these people. Not too much of the shit, but just very small doses of that shit. It's helping these people get over a lot of these deathly ill allergies, man.
Mind you, remember that shit we did? I sent that one topic we had about the world's dirtiest man. And then once his ass got a bath, he fucking died that week.
Mm-hmm.
He was fine. Too. He was fine.
Come on, man. That motherfucker was like 99 years old. Like, no one stayed there.
They gave him a bath in that Mississippi water, and the shit killed him. That was it. Okay.
Brett Favre is responsible for it.
Yeah, Brett Favre killed that man.
Allegedly.
Thank you.
What we got next, man?
Yeah, next. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, boy, I got you back.
Appreciate you.
With the assist. With the assist.
Yes, sir. I straight fumbled.
Because I like to do hood rat shit with my hood rat friends.
LaMilk.
Fuck, man.
I like to smoke cigarettes.
Oh, yo, yes.
And do hood rat shit with my friends.
10-year-old boy charged as an adult after
Yeah.
fatally shooting his mother with a virtual reality headset. So this young boy who's 10 years old
10.
wanted an Oculus VR. And of course, his mom said no. He came down, grabbed her gun. Like, no, hold on. He grabbed her gun the night before, went down and shot her the next morning. Like premeditated.
Right.
And then went on Amazon and ordered.
You shot her for one of these, y'all. One of these.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Quest, bro? Damn.
Shit. Hey,
This
man,
ain't-
watch yourself, man. You got
listen.
kids.
This ain't mine. This is a child's.
I was about to say, man,
That's what they want.
We need to get on that
You
after.
said
the
watch
phone. Go
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why Disco
my
Kane
man
bought the
ordered that
shit.
shit.
I love
from,
you too.
He ordered the shit from Amazon, and then after
he killed his mother.
But
But don't leave out. Don't
his
leave out.
ass.
Yeah,
What's
don't-
up?
Don't leave out. This boy been having issues.
Yeah.
Off
he's
the
been
rip.
fighting.
That was the whole deal. Like he's been saying there's 2 little girls in his head telling him to do shit.
Yeah,
And his grandma
That's
said he's been off, and ever since he fell off the swing or something, he bumped his head. She was like, it just escalated.
That's some little
Ever
bitches
since
from The
he-
Shining.
Yeah, but it's 2 of them in his head. He said
Yeah.
that tell him to do
Two
stuff.
little bitches. Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
He said 5 in his last one.
Yeah.
Dog, he might have pulled that motherfucking shit from the what's that fucking movie? Usual Suspects. He might have pulled a Kaiser Sose on
You
that
saying
shit,
this
dog.
motherfucker?
Come on, Disco. He's 10. He's 10, man. And
Well,
the way
man.
that he's talking to him, and like once he told his grandmother what he did, right
He
after
said,
he
"I'm
asked,
sorry."
He said,
Yeah,
I'm
he said, "I'm
sorry
sorry."
for it.
I'm sorry for it, and did my package come?
Right.
Yeah.
That boy is not there.
So
He ain't there.
He ain't there. I'm sorry, man. I understand what he did was crazy. Even his grandmother was like, man, why y'all charging him as an adult?
bullshit. They need to charge that motherfucker like he 30.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Charge his
hold
ass.
up, though.
I'm sorry.
Hold up.
He's
No.
10.
I don't give
He's
a fuck.
10.
I
One
don't
of
give a
Yeah,
fuck.
but
One of them voices should have told him not to do that bullshit.
That's
It's-
y'all
it's-
crazy, man.
but it's
That's
not
like-
even but fuck that because
Hold on,
the
hold on, hold on.
thing is,
He
No,
shot
no,
his
no.
mother in
The
the
reason
eye,
why
man.
I said,
They need to barbecue this little motherfucker. Go
yeah,
ahead.
he need all the time that he need because come on, that's premeditated. That's some spoil that shit.
Right. He
Now
knew
you
what
get
he was-
time
he
to
ain't that
grow
crazy.
up and see that you needed that 10 years because you're gonna be a mother when you realize that you ain't got nobody in this world that give a fuck about you and you took her out.
Your sister don't care. Your grandma, well, she might care because
Grandma
why y'all
cares
charging him
because
like
she
that?
knows that this boy got mental issues.
Man, fuck that. He gonna if he got mental
If he got
issues
mental
now,
issues like that, he need to be locked up anyway.
man,
He
listen.
was going. You got to read the whole story. He was going to getting treatment and stuff, and they were
man,
saying that it wasn't working.
Motherfucker,
Yeah,
it wasn't
but-
working. Motherfucker like that turned 20. No, motherfucker like that in 6 more years is gonna be dragging little girls off into the woods. He didn't bypass the pets. You know what I'm saying? They need to put some what's our little spot back in Youngstown, man? They need to put
McKelvey Lake?
They need to put some C staples on his ass and hook him up. Yeah,
Hold
McKelvey
on,
Lake
hold
too.
on. What was his diagnosis since he was just so crazy, or was he just a spoiled ass? Because they
He
quick to
wasn't.
say
He wasn't. No, he wasn't spoiled.
No,
he actually
no.
has records of him
He's-
being treated.
Yeah,
for-
he's got
for
multiple.
for mental
personality
illness.
disorder.
Fry every one of them.
And
He's 10, man. He's 10.
I'm just saying. I'm just
His
saying, like
mama dead.
He's
he
10.
need to be in where he need to go wherever he had. They can help him while he locked up for all them years. Because if he could kill his mother like that, Lord, somebody else in the street gonna be shit.
He
Hey,
killed his
so-
goddamn
you
mother
don't,
over
you don't
a
throw him.
fucking
You don't throw him
Oculus.
to the wolves neither.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Mental illness is real.
The-
And apparently, from what this story, how they ran this story down, this boy ain't been right for a minute. You know, and
and I don't think-
and if the grandmother is saying, "I know this is my baby," he ain't been right for a long time. Since he came out, he ain't been
Hey,
right.
Grandma ass next.
And ever since he bumped his head, he really ain't been right.
Grandma ass is next if she take him.
Look,
She ain't
Milton's
taking
grandmother said the same shit on the Boondocks,
Where
and
did
look
they-
what happened to her ass, nigga.
Where did they
Listen
have
to
this
me.
gun? Where did they
Listen
have
to
it? How did he get access to it?
It was
The
in a
mom had
lockbox,
it
and he
in a
took
lockbox.
the keys.
He unlocked that shit from the lockbox.
There's
That's
too
right
much
there.
thinking involved with that.
Exactly.
You know
That's
what I'm
the
saying?
wild shit.
There's
let's look at
thinking,
the-
and then there's his comprehension.
Let's look at the real Milton nigga. Okay. Damn.
Who?
Let's look at the real Milton. You all right on Boondocks. It was a character. I like to smoke cigarettes, but it was based on a real kid. His name was it sounded like they just switched the letters, but let's just go with Milton. This dude took his grandmother's car. His grandmother ended up being afraid of this kid. No mental illness, none of this shit. And he went on this spree in her minivan, fucked up people's cars, fucked up her shit. Was always into some bullshit. He cleaned this shit up for like a year. When he became older and adult, this motherfucker can't stay out of jail because he always into some shit. Now, that motherfucker don't need to be killed because he ain't hurt nobody. This boy shot his goddamn mother in the eye over a fucking Oculus. I get that he has mental illness, but if they saying his treatments aren't working, unless they institutionalize this motherfucker,
yes,
and turn his brain into Smucker's jelly, Worcester sauce this motherfucker.
So you can't put a 10-year-old and you can't put a 10-year-old on death row.
They about to do it. You know they
I
you
feel-
know they about to do it.
You can't
This
put
is
a 10-year-old on
I didn't
fucking
know
death
all
row.
of the
Yeah,
This
you
is a
covering
young
it.
black
If you read
man.
the whole story, you'd be like, I get it. It's fucked up. You cannot throw this kid to the wolves. He needs 24/7 psych ward.
Big bro, he is a fucking wolf.
He's I'm telling you, he's going to the death chamber. This is I'm telling you, little black boy like this, with all the signs that says
I hate
this
to say that
kid
about
should
a
be
little
treated,
black boy.
with all the signs that says this kid should be afforded every opportunity on the planet. You know, he has a past history of mental illness. You know, like the cries for help. This kid should be the poster child for insanity. They are going to barbecue this little kid, and or they're going to throw him on death row for the rest of his life. Because somebody on that 12 panel, you know, that the 12 executioners are going to be like, there's no rehabilitating black kids like this. They're born on parole.
Nah, I'm not saying that shit. I think I get the point you're saying. They're gonna use this. They're gonna Willie Horton this motherfucker, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying this one little motherfucker, regardless of what color he is, because I say it about another one. Shot your mother in the. I can't get over the act, especially when you say the motherfucker ain't been right, ain't getting right, the pills ain't working.
So
and
killing.
He thought that shit. He killed his mama.
So killing.
And he killed his mama.
So kill a 10-year-old
He
boy.
killed his mama.
Okay. So there's no. You just talked about morality. There's no repent. He can't repent. He's a 10-year-old boy.
Big bro. He took the goddamn keys. Went and got the fucking gun. Went down there the next day. They was trying to get a boy out. Said he was twirling it in the accident. No, I wasn't twirling shit. I got in the stance and I shot her ass in the eye. I'm sorry, Grandma, for killing my mother. Where's my FedEx, bitch?
I'm with Bob on this one.
He said,
I'm
"Where's
with
my
Bob.
He's sorry for killing me. Where's my package?
It's
I'm with
too
Bob
well
on this
thought
one.
out. He didn't say bitch. I'm just being funny.
I mean, no, I
Trying to lighten
understand
it
that.
up.
He was asking.
He's asking right after he told his grandmother, "I'm sorry, I did kill her. Did my package arrive?" That boy is gone. He's gone. He needs psych.
You can't help that.
Okay,
You
so
need a
either way
psych
it
ward.
go.
Don't kill him.
Either
He
way it
needs
go,
to
you
just-
don't have to kill him, but you need to put him in a site. He gonna be away for his. He gonna be away for life anyway.
Exactly. My whole
Because
point
he
is,
ain't gonna do nothing but get back out and do that shit again.
yes, because he has no. There's certain defects where people don't have that. You know what? I probably shouldn't do this. When they don't have that in them, yeah, they're going to be, subject to being predators out here in society. So
And you
yeah,
don't
he definitely needs to be locked up. My whole point was I don't want a 10-year-old on death row.
you
I
don't think
respect
anybody's
that.
running the
Dude,
numbers?
they're not gonna
'Cause-
put him on death row because they're
They're
gonna
not
say
gonna
it's
do that.
unconstitutional.
Right. But what I feel like is this. I feel like this. If you kill your mother, you don't give a motherfucker about nothing.
Yeah, but
Hey,
true,
That's like
but
that. That's like
he
that
ain't.
sucker. Go ahead.
But
He's
yeah,
not. He's not thinking right for one, and two. Also, look, if he want an Oculus that bad, give him that red one. If you can beat this shit, you good. If not, cheat death, motherfucker.
You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that, but I hear what you're saying.
He
But
want an
what
Oculus
happened?
so bad.
happened-
Shit, you willing to kill for it? Is you willing to die for it?
Remember
If he
when?
say yeah, then he need help.
Yeah. Remember when that little white boy went off and killed all those kids?
I was about to speak on the white race because I'm about to say they kill their
the white
parents.
boy and whatever, and they said he was too. What was that? Affluenza.
Yeah.
Now,
Who did he kill?
he killed folks, and they said he was too rich to understand the consequences.
Oh, hey, you ain't go. Hey, I've been saying that motherfucker was some bullshit
the
how
fuck?
they treated that.
And he didn't even do no time. He got, what was that? They sent him to a camp or something. And then he fucked that up because they told him he couldn't drink for the next
and he
5
went
or
down to
10
Mexico
years or something.
by
Went down to
Modelo
Mexico.
plant and got fucked up.
Yeah, next across the street from Tank's crib. Yeah, he went down there and got jammed up. But yeah, and he was what, 16?
uh-huh.
Oh,
The
wait,
motherfucker was on a lamb.
is it really across from your crib?
No, like he came to Mexico, but like you imagine being on the run out of the country as a teenager. Like, see,
What is
like
mom?
there's grown
What is
motherfuckers
mom?
that don't want to take that plunge.
Right.
You done fucked up that bad before 18 to jump the fucking like.
I just feel like this
That's
little
how much money
motherfucker
you
took
got.
the key, went and got the gun the night before, and then after he did what he did, he pretty much said, "Pussy, I did it." He went online to his mama's account, a 10-year-old boy,
Ordered what he
and
wanted.
bought the fucking Oculus. He ain't that motherfucking crazy.
Okay.
That's a bit much. I'm trying to remember when I was 10. I'm like, I was scared as hell. My grandparents, my mom.
I wouldn't go in my mama purse. This motherfucker took the gun.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I get what you're saying, Ed. I think where we differ is I get what you're saying about the mental issues. I don't give a fuck because I don't think it was that much mental issue about it, except for this motherfucker thought that out. This motherfucker's pinky in the brain, that shit.
Okay.
We also got to take into consideration this too. Apparently, he didn't have no fear of his mother, because if he had fear of his mother like we did of our parents, then this probably wouldn't have happened.
That part, that's why I was just like, is he a spoiled? Because they put his shit on so much different. Because you ain't whooping ass like you need to. And then, like, you got to be careful who you have a baby by. Is his dad fucked up?
Let me tell you something. I had a kid tell me, I'm hearing voices. I said, really? The onlyest motherfucking voice you better listen to is mine. He never heard voices again. Gotta know how to nip shit in the ass, man.
Case by case, man. You can't cure crazy with acting crazy. It's been tried and tested.
I did.
You can't, because I've had a friend who actually, I found after the fact or whatever. I mean, back when you were allowed to beat kids or whatever, they literally beat his ass after football practice.
He told his grandmother
to beat kids.
I'm
or whatever.
sorry.
Anyway, but turns out dude was fucking nuts, because my other friend's family owned adult, pretty much daycare facilities, whatever, for the mentally challenged. And guess who I see sitting up in there? He recognized me, but he was gone. And I was like, see, they beat his ass even though he was nuts back then.
So
it's certain things, man. I
got a question, Ed.
What's up?
What would you do?
I have to lock him up. I have to get the boy some help. Try to. Just 24/7.
Forever or what?
Yeah, he wouldn't get out. No, he wouldn't get out, but I wouldn't kill him.
Oh, okay. He can't be a part of society.
No, this kid would definitely be a case study, because I'm sure he's not the only one.
And
somebody's
going to run the numbers and say, who wants to feed this black motherfucker for the next 70 years? And, everybody's going to say, put his ass to death. Like,
at what age? You gonna wait till you turn 18?
See, for me,
they gonna fry this motherfucker next week.
See, for me, it's not about the youngin's color at all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
going color at all.
Going by the age.
Yeah, I get what the Cuddy's saying though, because he definitely right. Somebody look,
he's gonna be a case study if he was white. If he's black, he's going to the fucking chair, the gas chamber, whatever it is.
Right.
It's gonna be some exceptional shit. When white kids do this shit all the time.
And this is why I was pushing back so hard. I didn't say color. I just wanted everybody to pretty much bring the shit up on their own. I kept pushing the 10-year-old part, but I'm glad everybody's circling back to the counterparts. They do all kind of shit up and down. That's why I'm like,
I don't think that's.
I remember when I was a kid. There was a kid we ran into who burned his mother alive.
Did they fry his motherfucking ass too?
Nigga, he was there talking to us when we were kids.
Okay, you see, this is what I'm saying.
So, like,
saying that white kids do it too is not a good argument for me. Because if they do the same shit, I'm saying barbecue the motherfuckers too. We got a big enough grill, man. It don't
so
take
that fixed the issue. Just burn them up. Just burn them up.
It don't take nothing to get a backhoe and put the motherfuckers in the ground like them Samoans do them pigs and hook them up real good. Put some apples in them and shit.
Hey man, go ahead. Switch topic.
I'm joking about that person.
That part, but long as we come to agreement that he just can't be around motherfuckers, because
that was it.
You never know what the fuck he's capable of. A 10-year-old.
They're not.
You don't have to kill him, but damn, he can't be out
in society. Yeah, he could be locked up like dude who shot.
Don't even let that motherfucker out. Period. Because if he did that at 10, and he about to be institutionalized. On top of that, so he got to stay. Like that's.
I never said there shouldn't be consequences. I said just don't kill him. I never said there shouldn't be consequences. I said he's a 10-year-old boy. You don't kill him.
I should put his ass through maps and make him a Marine.
Wow. I was about to say put him on the front fucking line because he don't give a fuck.
Wow. Yeah.
Train him to be a fucking whatever because he's an animal. I hate to say that, but that's some animal shit.
That's not even animals don't even do that.
Exactly.
Something's not right upstairs. That's all. Animals don't even do that. He's just not wired right. That's all.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean you get they kill you for that.
Nah, but you got to put him where he belongs, and that's in a place of war.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
Send him to the jungle.
Nah, it sounds
either
good,
way. If you got him up in prison, that's what it is.
You got to be able to follow orders. And you got to know. You got to
give him a mission or nothing. I'm just saying, give him a rifle and drop him off somewhere.
You got to be able to follow orders, and you got to know who the enemy is. If this motherfucker,
he'd probably start killing everybody.
Right. If this motherfucker can't tell that his mama wasn't the enemy just because she told him, fucking no.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
No. Maybe I'm too extreme, but I just know this motherfucker killed his mother, and it was too well thought out. He killed his mother over Oculus. Hey, but once again, I respect everybody's opinions. I give my brother Ed.
Indeed, man. Like I said, man, it was a nice discussion. I just, like I said, I found this one. It was just like, this gonna hit on a lot of topics.
Let me say this:
age.
On the black hand side, it is sad.
I'm scared of him.
A sister gone, and a young little brother's fucked up,
and he doesn't even.
And that's on the black hand side.
Yeah, and he doesn't even comprehend. Like everybody was saying, like he took his day one. He took out his day one. And he doesn't get it, and it's like I don't even know if I want this kid to even actually get it one day because it's gonna.
I'm scared because we don't know he might do get it.
Hey, so
that's what I'm scared of.
Gets it.
I'm looking at it
because 10 years old. Come on, now, I'm trying to think like back when I was 10. Like I knew right from fucking wrong.
That was a different time, Kiki. We would grab our parents or our mother's purse and give it to her to get something out. we dare not go inside our mama's purse.
No.
I'm looking at this kid right now, and I'm sitting here wondering how many women was in his head.
He said 2. 2 little girls was talking to him.
That means a lot because that kid looks like a bestie.
What they was in his head, fuck that bitch. That bitch. Kill that bitch.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm done, man.
That's how it sounds.
He was
That's how females sound.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
I want an Oculus mama so I can design some purses. Pew.
Next.
No to you, bitch.
Next. Come on, man. Please don't do that, man. Don't do that.
I cannot.
Y'all,
if worse comes to worse, just make this dude a crash test dummy. Maybe it knocks some sense back into his head and he'd be all right.
Or test new medications on him.
Stop. Don't do that to him, man. Don't make him the new Manchurian candidate. Don't do that to him.
I don't, I thank God I can't judge nobody, but that little mother.
Don't say it. Don't say it, Miss KK. That little
motherfucker crazy. I can't get.
He shot his motherfucking mama in the
face. In the face.
Over a game.
I got a fucking.
You know how many ass whoopings I got and would never even think.
Hell no, I love Mama Joe too much.
Yeah.
Never even think. Now I might.
We in our right mind.
I might have an attitude. For a little bit. That's it.
I see your point. I see your point, Chef, and I get it, big bro. You're going from the grandmother's words. You're going from what's in front of you. And my shit is speculation. I am doing my Carmen Sandiego shit when I say, hey, it's Carmen Sandiego. I'm just saying the motherfucker planned it out too good for me. And when they gave him an out, they even said, listen, he was twirling it and it just went off. No, I didn't.
No, Grandma, this is what I did. And did my package get here?
Right. Just like
I killed your daughter, my mama, your daughter. I killed her. Shot her right here.
Grandma should have used the last little bit of her strength to kick that little motherfucker in the throat. with that
I would have fucked him. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, you taking my child out here, I'm about to fuck you up, you little demon spine. For real.
Kiki, can you imagine your nephew coming to you like, yeah, my pops was getting
mounted.
I made a mistake.
Yeah,
pops is gone. You got my package off the truck.
I got your package, all right.
But again, like you said, I'm just going by what the article said. The grandmother was like, I know my baby, he hasn't been right. We've been trying.
But that's grandma bullshit because my mom be doing that when
look at me. Go ahead and keep talk.
For real, that's grandma bullshit because they always be soft on that shit. No, I think you slap on the wrist for that.
You ever see the motherfuckers that shoot up the hood, sell drugs, and when he finally go, that woman up there, my baby ain't never did nothing.
Yeah.
To nobody.
You never been to a drug dealer's funeral? Yeah, it's the most hypocritical shit ever. Yeah.
I mean, just by looking at this kid, you can tell that he just sits and breathes through his mouth. He runs with his knees.
And I'm sorry, and he's not missing a meal. He's spoiled. I think he's spoiled.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that, but come on.
He carried groceries in the crook of his arm like this.
I'm done, man. I'm done with your ass, man.
That's just.
He got the grocery bag. Is his hair like this?
Y'all are stupid.
Bring mommy the milk.
So what you
milk and cookies.
So what you saying, Tank? He's known for closing the refrigerator with his hips.
Yeah, that's a 10-year-old boy that knows how to do kegels.
Damn.
You said he
that's
with his hips.
That's sweetie pie in the making, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, for you not to be up there doing kegels.
I'm done with y'all. Y'all are
There's no help in that child. There's no help in that child.
I don't know. Like I would have to. I'm not gonna judge it because you know how grandmothers are. Literally, like
I know.
My grandmother, I used to do the same shit as my cousins, and they got the switch and not me because I was light skinned.
I could tell you. I can tell you one thing though.
That's why they don't like it,
I wasn't spoiled by my grandparents, so I think mine would have. If I'd have took my mom out, I'd have been taken out right afterwards.
Right?
No.
Girl, my grandmother was ruthless. She would have
one ceremony, 2 bodies. One ceremony, 2 bodies.
Yeah,
put that together. You know,
no, my family would be one fucking casket.
That's that part. No, it won't be. The one who got killed first got the casket. The other one got underneath it.
Right. And we burying her with a belt in her hand.
There you go.
Whoop that nigga ass when you get to.
And we gonna tell the story at the motherfucker. We ain't keeping no secrets. This how she died. This little bad motherfucker. That's why he up under her. Don't nobody want to look at his ass. There's a picture to the right.
Yeah. Does anybody have anything good to say about Timothy?
I pray that he gets help.
That's it. That's it. I mean,
it's about it.
That's it. That's all. Like I said, it was an unfortunate situation. It's unfortunate. Just like I just kept reading. It was like, God, well, damn, none of this is getting good.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I ain't got to worry about me. I bought some Plan Bs. I'm not bringing none of them motherfuckers in here.
I think euthanize that kid and use his organs before diabetes fucks him up.
Next, go ahead, man.
Hey, big bro hit it. Big bro hit the nail on the head, man. It's an unfortunate situation.
Shit. What the fuck is this?
This is from Disco Kane.
Shit.
So the U.S. FDA gives first ever approval to fecal transplant therapy. Now they're taking people's healthy doo-doo and putting them in people's unhealthy assholes. Yeah,
I think they're doing this for a specific demographic of people. Go ahead.
No. This is actually quite common. This is really more common than you think.
Yep.
I don't
know.
They
fixing assholes.
I mean, I understand a blood transfusion, but a shit transfusion, I'm not getting.
Asshole
So
restoration.
Check this out. Now, like, it's my opinion that we have eaten so many fucking processed foods that have fucked our gut flora up.
Yep.
Okay. And now when you get bacterial infections in your gut where there's supposed to be healthy bacteria, it really ruins your digestive process. So they have something called C. diff.
Clostridium difficile.
I remember that when I was in nursing field.
Yeah. They used to transplant shit from healthy people into unhealthy people to cure C. diff. But so that's pretty common. So this FDA approval just comes after a long time of doing those shit transplants. I guess they have some laboratory shit that they can give now. They don't need shit donors.
I'm for it, man. Anything that's
doo-doo data. Yeah.
Anything for the betterment of humanity, man. Like, I got an iron gut, man.
I am. I'm not giving up none of my shit. Fuck that.
You don't want them to Henrietta Lacks-Your doo-doo.
They need what they need to do. They need to do what I'm doing. Eat more broccoli. Eat more broccoli.
No, actually, what we need to do is stop eating processed food. So, like all of the preservatives that they put in food right now, so it can sit on the shelves for weeks at a time and still be edible, that destroys the healthy bacteria that's in your body, and it makes you sick. And nobody wants to admit that shit. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we haven't shit right for a long time. Like,
I'm learning my lesson. I'm starting this shit over.
When you eat a chicken breast the size of your damn head, that's not good.
Yeah.
Normally it takes a month to get a chicken from inception to, processing. Now 2 months normal. Now with the steroids, it takes damn near half that time. To get to market. And it's damn near double.
Oh, I got a question. What about fish? Because I don't eat meat, but I do eat fish.
Fish is tricky. It depends on it. I mean, I don't.
I only eat wild caught fish because I'm the same way. I don't eat meat. I just eat fish.
It's tricky though because you got to watch what the definition of wild is, these definitions change up. So like when we think wow, we think a motherfucker is sitting on some ice. Right. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times
it's
farm raised.
Right.
They at the farm and they got the farm raised shit over here.
You got
right. And then, tilapia, right.
Yes.
And then they might have an open body of water that's so many feet away from the farm raised shit, and that's considered wild caught. It's real tricky.
Yep.
Hey, but on that tilapia, you gotta read the stuff on that too. I don't eat tilapia either. Yeah, and if you read the ingredients, that shit says carbon monoxide on it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I part of it, I get, man. I mean, population is crazy, and I get, trying to feed everybody. I also get the corporate side of that shit. Because again, man, rotten is probably one of the most intriguing things besides Food Inc. that I've been watching. So I'm glad that we got doo-doo transplants. I mean,
how much do they pay for it?
Maybe no.
You trying to sell your shit, ain't you?
Because I shit every day.
There's sites where you can sell your fluids, all your fluids.
Kiki gonna have a big ass crack valve with doo-doo in it.
There's the OnlyFans for shit.
2 for $20.
Yeah, that might be the move, bro.
Brown tops.
Hey,
I got these cheeseburgers.
I got that kombucha and sea moss popping, baby. Let's go.
Man, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. I like kombucha. You ass.
Hey, I drink it all the time.
That's good. Wait,
I drink it all the time.
This one is Hennessy infused. Christian brothers over here.
So in the tubes, it looks it's like a diarrhea consistency. Mm-hmm. Are they looking for diarrhea, or do they mind if it is a little? Or will they break it down?
No, they fuck with me. They gonna get some steel.
What I'm assuming, they can chop your shit up. They can process your shit.
You can break a window with my.
That's what I'm assuming is that they take it and they throw it in some medium to help that bacteria flourish. Yeah. So and then also dilute it. They cut it. Yeah, they step on your shit.
They're gonna step on a couple times. They're gonna chop and screw your shit.
Hey, I'm gonna eat some corn and peanuts and send that shit. I'm like, I got a little treat for y'all.
Hey, this dude been stepped on.
They're gonna call it Cracker Jack shit because they got a surprise in it.
Why does dude got a nickel floating in it?
I swear, man, I can't get drunk enough on y'all, man.
Extra minerals, baby. It's extra minerals, baby.
Hey, but real talk, man. Really stop eating processed food, man.
Man.
You try, but damn, man, everywhere you go, you don't know.
Right,
bro. Everywhere you go, you don't know, man.
How about this?
We gotta literally just eat like fruits and vegetables. And then what pisses me off is when they talk about fruit, vegetables is like.
I swear, Miss Key, when you come out here, we're gonna go to the grocery store and you taste the damn fruit and stuff out there compared to back in Ohio. It's night and day. This shit has no fucking flavor.
It's the truth.
It's terrible.
Man, go to another country.
It's like
go to another country and taste the fucking food, and you'll be like, "What in the fuck am I eating back home?"
Yeah, because when I went to Mexico, I had to go down to the lobby and get some fucking Pepto or whatever because my system was in shock from eating natural fucking food. I was like the first night I was like, what the fuck is this?
Beef
shrimp
tastes like
food.
Beef tastes like it used to. That down here.
Yeah,
that part.
They Coke got real sugar in that shit, not all the chemicals.
Yeah.
Now listen, I don't know, like, should I say allegedly? Because of Pringles, I took some Pringles and I burnt it, and it burnt like plastic. Shit. And after I did that, everybody that was, I'm done with Pringles. I would never eat a chip, Pringle, nothing, right? So everybody that seen me, they was like, well, shit, give me that here. We done ate it already. I'm like, what?
You probably got just as much plastic in your blood that was in that
like
Pringle with all the
where you at?
microplastics and everything.
I'm trying to switch it up because now it's like when you open your eyes to what it is and they killing you, you know what I mean?
Like I said, we get all our stuff is coming in off a truck or whatever. Nothing's grown out here, so we getting it from Cali. I mean, we getting. I looked I was at the grocery store looking for. I wanted some vegetables. I wanted some fresh squash. Squash about this damn big. Normally back home, the damn thing's about the size of my fucking arm. Just a regular squash.
Yeah.
Everything here is about that damn big.
Yeah.
It's sad. Nothing tastes right out here. Nothing.
And check this out too. Like when you juice and stuff, because I do a lot of juicing.
Yeah.
Like I have bought some green apples from I want to say Walmart, and like I juiced them. Listen. I juiced them, and I'm like, this look funny, and I poured it out. So I went to a real grocery store and bought some apples, and then the juice.
You looked at it and saw the color.
Like the actual juice was mad clear.
Yeah,
like I bought them from Walmart. The juice was cloudy as shit.
Yep,
it's Walmart.
And I bought it from a grocery store, and the juice was it was clear.
Right.
Like you said,
but I'm just saying, like down here, bruh, it's a total different story.
Walmart sells
totally
dollar
different.
store shit, man.
So y'all are west.
Yes. Well, he's south.
He's a
I
south.
want to live there. I want to live out west, and I'm just like now. I'm like, what the hell?
I don't know. It's a lot of bums out here, man. A lot of hobos. A lot of hobos.
Like I said, I enjoy the weathers. The weather and the winters are pretty mild and tame.
Yeah.
And it may rain 3 times a year out here, heavy.
Yeah.
But it's a trade-off because the fucking food. Oh man.
And that's so crazy because on the strip, god damn, you eat good.
Everything is brought in. You're paying for it too.
Right.
But outside that, if you're not growing it, you pretty much, you at the mercy of what they got.
What can you grow in the desert?
You grow whatever you want. You just gotta, make sure you got it protected. Like when Tank said it, I don't know if you ever saw Tank's little setup. A lot of folks had that, and my guy that I worked with, he had passed away. He was growing those cherry tomatoes, and he kept saying, "Hey man, I'm bringing some tomatoes out of my garden." I was like, "All right, man, whatever." He gave me one of those little fucking cherry tomatoes, man. It was like a fucking mouthgasm because I haven't tasted a fucking tomato that good, and just like a fucking tomato. You know what I mean? And it was like, you got to be kidding me. He was like, "It's the shit, right?" I was like, "You damn right." He was like, "It tastes like a fucking tomato, right?" I was like, "Yes." I was like, "Whenever you harvest your shit, man, make sure I get a batch." It's like, cool. But yeah, that was the last time out here I tasted a real fucking tomato.
Yeah. All right, let's get to this next one, man. So
let's get off
let's get off this shit.
So I get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to, but
I got you, brother. I got you.
Oh, here it is.
It got quiet as hell.
Hell yeah, it did.
Listen to Tank.
Silence.
Yeah.
It just got quiet again.
Here we go, man.
Rip the asshole.
It's back, y'all. It's back.
My shit.
The asshole. All right.
Wife ripped for pulling husband from meeting to celebrate sister's birthday. Turns out that the restaurant they went to celebrate the 18-year-old sister's birthday was the same place that the husband was having a business meeting. It's coincidental she didn't know that. In the middle of the meeting, this heifer went over and said, "Hey, just cut in the meeting. Can you come over here real quick? Your presence would be appreciated if you would come over here and say happy birthday and help us blow out the candles."
Oh, wow.
Is she the asshole?
You ungrateful bitch.
Absolutely, she's the asshole. That's my vote.
That's it. That's it. That's foul.
You cutting in the money for some fucking candles?
Right.
For an 18-year-old who won, she don't give a fuck about this motherfucker. She want money. If anything, she wants some money from him, or she want him to sneak her a drink. Other than that, who gives a fuck?
Right.
How unprofessional is that? You in a meeting and your wife, excuse me, hold on, I need him.
Right.
Come here.
Your boss probably looking like, who is this bitch?
And the thing is, he didn't even acknowledge them when they saw him. So the fact that he didn't acknowledge you means, hey, let me just chill for a minute, and then you know what I'm saying.
She knew he was doing, having a business meeting. She knew where he was because he told her I couldn't attend the birthday party. She took it upon herself to take it a step further and was like, oh shit, you in the same, vicinity, whatever, let's make it happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Real quick, everybody, she's the asshole. I gotta go. I love y'all, man. It was an excellent show.
Do you, baby?
Beat my feet, man, so I can get ready to get out of here in a little bit.
Yeah, brother.
Get your paper. Get your paper.
Get your paper, man.
Big bro,
we ain't gonna hold your money up.
Right. Big bro, don't stop talking to me because I said we need to see Staples, that little motherfucker. Peace. Get some salt.
Peace.
Peace.
All good, fam. All good.
It's Friday.
And I'm ready to sing, pick up my girls and hit the party sing. No,
There you go. Not that one. I'm just playing.
that wasn't
Stupid. Oh, so stupid. Oh, stupid.
Wrong song.
So we all agreed that old girl was the asshole for stepping.
Yeah, that was horrible. Like, why would you even do that? Like,
Because she thinks her pussy is the shit.
But did you read the whole thing? The family felt like, hey, he's here. Why not? The family
Fuck
is on the
them
same
too.
shit too.
yeah, for real.
On the same shit too. So
Immature motherfuckers.
Did he didn't get fired? Did he?
But that's
I was just saying that she crossed the line. She stepped
That is
in
a line.
and snatched him from his business meeting.
we got to understand, man. It was the chick that wrote this shit. So she was like, yeah, everybody I was with was cool with it.
Her family.
Yeah.
Family.
I would have pimp slapped that bitch when I got
The
Fuck
boss
it,
would be
man.
like, he's getting promoted. He's going places.
Oh shit.
Shit,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I got a quick since I have Miss Kiki on, man, because I didn't want to put this question up. I didn't know if she was going to be on this evening. I didn't want to put this question on with just a bunch of hard legs because it'd have been very
a whole bunch of
big.
penises.
Yes, ma'am. A bunch of hard legs. The topic was I saw something earlier today, and I was like, I'm gonna jack the shit out of this one. I was like, okay.
Jacket. Penis.
Threesomes versus trains.
Oh shit.
You need to know the difference because this girl was on there talking about, yeah, I had a threesome with two dudes, and somebody had to correct her. Was like, no, sweetheart, they ran a train on you.
Yeah, there's a lot of females out here that would beg to differ. You know what I mean? I'm the type of female that believes in it's a train. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I have some friends that's like, fuck that. If a nigga can do it, I can have two men, blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of, yeah. It's kind of.
I didn't want to ask the dudes because the dudes like, well, shit, man, I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna be, part of no threesome like that. Whatever. We just gonna run a train on a chick. But the girl in her mind, this new age shit or whatever, she was like, nah, I had a threesome with two dudes, and it was like, that's not what they call
Wait a
it.
minute, hold on. Now we've all been in situations like that. Let's be honest.
There's even some men.
No, well, hold on. No, but would it be?
There's even some men that believe that it's a threesome. So it's kind of contradictory.
So how do you break it down?
It's kind of contradictory because it's like, okay, well, a man can fuck two bitches and it's a threesome, but when a woman fucks two men, it's a train. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like contradictory. But how I look at it, there's no way I can handle two dicks at one time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I might watch it. I might I might watch it on Pornhub or something like that, but I can't handle it.
Okay.
But it seems like it has to be the number, right? Because you would have, if it was a threesome, then no matter what, it would have to be the same word for both parties. So like if
Threesome.
I had a threesome with two girls,
Okay.
And my girlfriend I'm with was there. She would also had a threesome with a woman and a man. You know what I mean? Like, or if it was me, my girlfriend, and like another dude, it would still be a threesome unless there would be a fourth party in there, and then would it be a train.
So it's a threesome.
Yeah, so both parties would have to be able to. Yeah, it's a threesome both ways.
Okay, because
whether or not you like it or not.
I think people get hung up on the fact that it's just like females, and then how they view females. You know what I mean? So I think that's what makes it a train in some people's head. You know what I mean?
I don't know. But where you're located at and how certain
don't it mean like how you located in like I thought a train was like if it's just like a bunch of dudes and one chick,
just like on one girl
after the other. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bang, 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 bang,
right. Bang. More than one dick is a bunch of dudes to me. So I always consider that a train.
Yeah, but what if they got her in the finger cuff position though? You know what I'm saying?
Now, what's a finger cuff? Now, I done heard all types of shit, but what's a finger
I'm going to need you to think about like a Chinese finger trap where the woman is the finger trap.
DP, that's DP, right?
No, not really. You got one dude in front of her and one dude behind her.
Oh, in the mouth and in the...
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen some stuff like that on the internet.
Allegedly.
And plus,
I saw that and it threw me for a little bit because it had me thinking, like, what is it called?
Ed,
I think it's a generational thing, or is it just?
It's a generational thing because, like, right now, like in 2022, you could have a threesome and the only chick there has a penis. You know what I mean? Like, like.
I can't laugh because it's fucking true. I can't
laugh.
Like, what are you doing trying to throw like just names on shit? Like, look, motherfuckers wake up nowadays just like it was weird and it felt right. Fuck it. Like
it's the truth though. He's not lying though. Like, that's how it should be nowadays.
This generation is a generation that's going into virtual reality, man. I mean, they're like this close from wanting to be a fucking avatar. Like, they don't care who's got pussy. They just care if it's warm and if it gets them off.
Like, it's all about the vibe or the vibrator.
That's it.
The vibrator.
Yes,
the Swaber Room's gonna have an OnlyFans page of just my motherfucking feet, and watch how many motherfuckers subscribe to this shit.
Yeah,
it's gonna be. Look, it's gonna be a dude's feet now. And no women subscribe to that shit, but yeah, dudes will. Would that make it gay?
If it's feet, no matter what gender, it doesn't matter. Like if
somebody subscribes to my feet.
You got a thing for athletic feet.
Man, nobody has a thing for athletic feet, man.
So is that
gay? Wait, hold on. I zoned out. Who has a foot fetish?
Okay, so I jumped over a step. I'm Mr. Tangent. So if I made an OnlyFans of just my feet as a man, okay, and I know that only other men look at that shit and jack off to it. And I'm trying to lure other men into jacking off to my feet, even though I'm lying to myself, saying, "Hey, yeah, there's going to be some women that on this. It's only going to be women," And I make a page, but I have a bunch of male subscribers just jacking off my photos of my feet. Does that make it gay?
That make you a money maker,
right? I wouldn't give a fuck. Long as the money come in, I don't care who subscribed to my shit. Long as I get paid, right? It's all about the hustle. Fuck the dumb shit.
But
a generational thing because if we didn't have the internet, if he was out there slinging his feet inside a whole house, or something,
you were slinging your dick.
I'm just saying, it's a generational thing. Now we got all this new technology, but would it be gay if you did that in a whole house? and some dude came in and all he wanted you to do was massage and lubricate your feet. And he got off to it. Is that gay? It's the same thing.
It depends. It depends on why you getting your feet rubbed if your dick get hard. That's all I'm saying.
No,
if your dick get hard, then it's gay.
No, if there's any dicks out while somebody's touching you, man, it's when it's gay.
You're on the bed, he's on the chair.
That doesn't matter. That don't stop a dick from getting hard. I said if your dick get hard, you got a pants on, your dick gonna get hard in your pants.
What's the difference if it's live stream?
Hey, but you feel like this.
You ain't getting touched.
But the thing is, if it ain't you, it's gonna be somebody else. Get your money.
Okay. See, I had a quick little question for Miss Kiki. And
get your paper.
Shit. Cats jacking off the dude's feet. I don't know how we make these things. But
listen, COVID is still real. For me, COVID is still real. There's going to be a plastic. There's going to be a plastic sheet that separates everything.
This just went. It went.
Yeah, like I said, I saw that. It was just like
it went.
I saw the chick on YouTube earlier when I was at the gig or whatever, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta ask this question. I was like, but I can't ask the dudes. I was like, that's nah. It's only gonna be like nah. That's
subscribe.
That's the train.
I just literally feel there are levels to sex, and there are some people that are on just higher levels than other people. So that's why I try not to judge, because I may not think it's a certain way, but then there's somebody else out there like, girl, that ain't shit. I took 3 dicks. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why I was asking. I needed a female perspective on how it, like you said, it levels to it. I want to know.
Yeah.
As far as like from us, just the dude saying like, dude, yeah, that's the trend. You're like, nah, it depends on the female. It depends on the situation. And then
I think it definitely depends on the female. You know what I mean? It definitely depends on the female. It's like, if she down with it, then it's definitely a threesome. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But then there's some people that just look at it like, oh no, I'm not with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I guess it's the perspective of the individual, because Tank said, well, if I'm with my chick and then she wants, and then there's another dude involved, that's still considered a threesome.
In her eyes, you know what I mean? That's some gay shit on my side. But like, if you asked her, she would say, I had a threesome. And if you asked me, it was like, motherfucker, that shit didn't happen.
Can you run a train with somebody you don't know?
That's what I'm saying. It's gotta be a threesome if there is just 3 people involved, because you could have a threesome as a man and both chicks have penises.
I got a question.
Because it's 2022.
I got a question. Because first of all, females don't got penises unless you are hermaphrodite.
What?
It's 2022.
People that's born with both, them the only ones that get a pass.
I know.
He's being provocative. He's just saying you may run into one of those down in Miami.
Okay, well, I got a question.
Go ahead.
If a female, if it's some females and they're at your crib, and they like, fuck it, we trying to have fun. If they all fuck you, is that them running a train on you?
Oh, that would be a train. Wait a minute, hold on. How many women was it?
3.
Yes,
3 women.
Over 2.
That's a train.
So they're gonna run a train on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we looking at it with fair eyes.
We could keep it a buck. Yeah, that's they didn't handle their business. Yeah.
That's what they call a reverse gangbang, right?
No, it's not called a train. It's called a drain. Because he's drained. It's a drain.
There you go. It's a drain.
A drain. Yeah.
You all right, Deacon?
Fantastic, buddy. Yeah.
But yeah, that was my Ask Kiki moment.
God damn it.
She opened it up to, man, we done went far left now, and I can never see this dude without socks on again. So we're done.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with it as long as you don't find it attractive in front of me. Subscribe to my OnlyFans, man.
All right, man. I'm done, man. I'm done.
What you sipping on, Ed? What you sipping on? What's the wine?
Oh shit, man.
They're about to go have a threesome.
Yeah. Blackstone, man. Blackstone. Cab.
This cat always got some elegant shit.
Oh my God, y'all are nuts.
Blackstone. I gotta try some. How many? How was the percentage on that?
Enough.
Yeah, shit. I have no idea.
You just try new shit all the time?
Yep. Walk down the aisles and find me a new friend. Shit.
Ed's one of the week. Every week he presents a new red blended wine.
I do not like it. Is that dry?
No. Not at all. Not at all. Nope. I don't do the dry as well. It's not appealing at all. But yeah. But family, thank you again for a great conversation.
Yeah,
I gotta find more questions. I gotta ask Miss Kiki. I'm gonna have a whole segment next time, man. I'm be ready because I need more of that shit, man. We ain't gonna be talking about doo-doo data. We get it.
Don't forget to check out my feed on OnlyFans. Swivel Room OnlyFans. Yeah.
He gonna have one painted.
Oh my God.
I got a pedicure today. I'm gonna throw my feet on that motherfucker. You think I'm playing?
Do the OnlyFans, man. Do the OnlyFans. Let's see how this goes.
A motherfucking foot model.
Okay. Done. We got to leave our shit up again, man. Are we good?
I don't know.
hit me back if I got to plug back in, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gents, peace.
Oh, thank you. Coming through and check this out. Peace.